destructor. So the destructor is a special member function that is automatically called when the object is destroyed. So that means it goes out of scope or program ends. Okay. So here the key features of destructor is same name as the class name, but it is preceded by the tilde symbol. Okay. Then it has no parameter. It should not return any type, and used to free memory or resources. Okay. For that we are using destructor. So it is not possible to define more than one destructor. Okay. The only one destructor is enough. Destructor is the only way to destroy the object created by the constructor, and the destructor cannot be overloaded. Constructor you can overload, but destructor you cannot overload. Okay. And it neither receives any argument or should not return any value, and it is also automatically called when the object goes out of the scope. Okay. It releases memory, that means it will free the memory or resources by the destructor. Okay. Example, this is the syntax for destructor within the class. Destructor, call the destructor outside the class. So tilde symbol you must use before the class name. Okay. If you want to call the destructor outside the class means mention the class name, scope resolution operator, then tilde symbol, then class name. Okay. Example for destroy the object within the class using destructor. So this is the class name, public test, and once the class is created using the constructor, then you must destroy the class by using the tilde symbol of the same class name. Before that I have mentioned the tilde symbol. Okay. No need to call the destructor like constructor. Okay. So constructor will be called once the object is created. So if you mention declared inside the class if you have declared destructor inside the class means automatically it will destroy the memory space or class. Okay. So destructor will be called automatically, and this is the example for destructor within the class and destructor within the class. And one more example, outside the class. Okay. So outside the class I have mentioned only the constructor. If you want to call outside the class means, so use the class name, scope resolution operator, tilde symbol, then constructor name. Okay. So this is what destructor will be used. Okay. So the main purpose of using destructor is used to destroy the object. Okay. It will use to free the memory space. Okay. The purpose of difference between constructor and destructor is constructor is used to initialize the object, destructor is used to destroy the object. Okay. So in both destructor and constructor, class name is same as the constructor name and destructor name. In destructor we have used tilde symbol before the class name. Okay. That is the only difference. And the parameters have in constructor we can pass the parameter, destructor we cannot have any parameters. Okay. And one more thing, the overloading concept will be applicable in constructor, it is not applicable in destructor. Okay. So calling time, so both are once the object is created it will automatically call the constructor. Once the scope of the object is destroyed, then automatically the object will be destroyed by calling the destructor. Okay. So the main analogy is constructor like starting a machine, destructor is like shutting down a machine. Okay. Initial setup and cleanup, for that we are using destructor. Okay. So a simple example I have. For destructor.